Well, hello there, Capricorn. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot. I'm a practicing witch and a tarot card reader. This is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn for the week of August 10th. Now, if this one doesn't resonate for you, Capricorn, please check your natal chart and check out my other readings here on YouTube. One of those might be picking up on your energy. And if you're a cross watcher, meaning that you are involved with a Capricorn, please keep in mind that the energies are probably going to be reversed here. Now, if you'd like to order your own private reading, you can find all of my info down below in the description box. My least expensive reading starts at $20. All right, let's get started, Capricorn. We have a lopsided relationship here. Now, with the Ten of Cups showing up, this relationship has a lot of potential. Like a happy ever after, committed relationship possibility. However, with this Six of Pentacles in reverse, forgive me for saying this, but there's some stingy energy here. The Six of Pentacles is about being generous. And when it comes to relationships, this can be generosity of time, of just taking the other person's, needs and priorities and putting them high on your list. And the phrase that's coming to mind for me for this reading is someone is making you an option and you are making them a priority, or you have been. This is, it's definitely going to change. There's change here, but it's not going to be easy. But then again, when is love easy? I think Shakespeare had a quote about that. Transformation and change is the first oracle card that came up. So yeah, this is in the process of changing, but it's going to be a little bumpy at first. Although you can see like he has his broom, he's striding into the future. Things look good. There's darkness behind him and light in front. So things are going to be looking up. We're going to look at the present situation, your energy, theirs, the advice, and the outcome. So, like I was talking about balance, temperance came up for you. There's a lack of balance here. There's lopsided effort. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles is a dating card. It's a relationship card. It's putting work into a relationship specifically. And in the reverse position, this person is not meeting you halfway. I feel like they are taking you for granted, only contacting you like whenever they feel like it, not making you the priority that you need to be and not giving you exactly what you need in the relationship, while I feel like you've been there for them. Here's the Seven of Pentacles, and okay, there are several cards in the deck that are about work and putting work in. This is a card, you can see he's sort of looking down at this plant like, this isn't necessarily working, and it's a need to adjust your approach to what you're doing. So you have either adjusted your approach to this person, or you're about to, because you've figured out that you're putting so much effort in and your labors are not paying off. This particular plant is not giving you any fruit. How about that? That's a good metaphor. All right. So we have you deserve love. You are lovable. You are. And you deserve to have someone who treats you with that sort of love and respect that you deserve. We have emotional burdens here with that Ten of Wands, or this could also just be being burdened in general. You are doing the heavy lifting in this particular relationship. Like your back is breaking. You're doing all the work. And with that Justice card here, I think you're feeling that way. You could be involved with the Libra, since that is the card for Libra, the major arcana, but it could just be a lack of equity, a lack of balance. You can see how her sword is balancing the scales of justice. And there's definitely, like I said, there's a lopsided vibe to this reading. Things are lopsided here. Now, check this out. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is back and forth energy. It can be making a decision. Sometimes it's juggling things, trying to figure out what you want to do. And it shows up with the King of Swords. It's a possibility you're involved with an Aquarius, but more likely, I think what's happening here is that you are deciding to maybe cut this person out, cut them down to size, cut your involvement with them. The King of Swords is very logic oriented. He is like the Sherlock Holmes of the deck. It's Aquarian energy, my energy, since I'm an Aquarius. It's very logical, very fact based, not emotion based. And I think with like showing up here as well, I think you're having like a head versus heart decision here. My head is telling me to do one thing while my heart is telling me to do another. And, Mr. King of Swords here, I think, is going to lead you to using your head over your heart, which is not going to feel natural. I think it's going to hurt a little bit. However, I think with this Six of Wands here, I think this is victory. This is getting the attention that you want, getting the rewards, like the spoils. Like he's literally like being cheered on by the entire town. It's someone like recognizing your value, recognizing your achievements, giving you attention and respect and admiration. And that Seven of Wands, that is defensive energy. So this could be you pulling back emotionally from the person, even with that Six of Wands here. Maybe you're not giving them attention. Maybe you're, kind of putting them in their place a little bit, maybe. Letting them know that, you know what, you don't have to be a priority for me. I got other priorities. Yeah, sure, it's a little, gamesmanship, but sometimes we need to teach someone how to treat us. And that is definitely what's coming to mind in this reading. Let's look at your person's energy, though, because they have passion. So I do think that they're passionate about you, and this may be like a relationship that's heavy on passion and maybe light on the feelings, or they're going to realize that they do have a passion for you. Because right now we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Cups is overwhelming emotion. It can be positive emotion, like, when you're first involved with someone and like the words I love you are gonna like burst out of you if you don't say them. Like you're literally like consumed with the person. You wake up and you think about them, you're headed to bed and you're dreaming about them. It's that constant, just a state of overwhelm. You have, this emotion flowing through you. In the reverse position, there's a lack of emotion here. There's a stinginess with their emotion. They're not showing it to you, they're not giving it to you. And that is kind of backed up for me with this Four of Cups here. I mean, look at his body language. He's, all closed off, like, nah, I don't want it. I'm not impressed by it. Not happy with these options. This person may be really independent with the Nine of Pentacles showing up here. They value their independence. This is like the card of focusing on yourself and your needs and your wants. Maybe pursuing career or, putting other things first. Putting yourself first, basically. Yet it shows up with that Four of Wands, which is a desire for, that happy reunion with someone. It's a desire for that homey feeling that you get when you're in a relationship. You know how like in the early stages you spend all that time like going out and you're going out to dinner and the movies and whatever. And this is more like you're sitting on the couch watching some Netflix and popcorn. They like that homey feeling as well, and they're trying to balance it out with that Nine of Pentacles independence energy. Now, we also have the Two of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This person does have feelings for you. This is a partnership. They have that being on the same page, feeling this connection to you. And I have a feeling with this Queen of Cups energy, if you start pulling back on them, they're going to start getting more in touch with their emotions. The Queen of Cups is highly emotional. She's a good listener, a good confidant. People come to her. Um, she's heavily involved with children. I just think of her as like, that friend that everyone wants. Like, whenever you've had up, you call them over and, they head over with some wine and their tarot cards and good advice and like, a romantic comedy for the two of you to watch. It's that kind of energy. They're getting in touch with that emotion, that feeling. I think they're figuring out that they need to be there for you. They need to drop everything at the at the drop of a hat and head on over whenever you need them. They need to make you a priority. All right, let's look at your advice. We have the Emperor and the Queen of Swords. Now, this is not particularly emotional energy. The Emperor is a boss. It's the male archetype of the deck. It's standing in your power. It's realizing that you are powerful and bringing order to a situation. Because, like I said, this is all kinds of lopsided. The Queen of Swords is no fool. She, like the King of Swords, is very emotion light. She demands the truth. She's got a big old sword. She doesn't put up with any crap. And I think that's kind of your advice here is to use your head and not your heart in this situation, even if this goes against what your natural inclination is to do. Now, let's look at your final oracle. We have the affirmation for growth. So, like I said, there is a growth situation here. This person is going to grow in this relationship. We started out with this transformation and change. They're going to have a moment of clarity, and it's overdue. But ultimately, I think it's going to make them happy. Because look at your outcome. We have the Ten of Cups in the upright this time. We started in the reverse. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is working on a relationship. And this is like the Master Craftsman card. This is someone who's putting in some major effort. Like making those carvings or whatever it is, making widgets. This is someone who is putting a lot of time and effort into a project. And with the Knight of Cups, there's a little bit of romance here. The Knight is all about the wine and the poetry and the roses and, treating someone well, giving someone a romantic evening. So all in all, this looks good. Like I said, it's going to be a little bumpy. But, like you can get through the Seven of Wands behavior and get to what you want. So let me know down below if this resonated or not for you. Please like and subscribe since I do free weekly readings here on YouTube. And well, if you want to order your own private reading, you can find my info below. All right, thank you. Have a blessed week. Bye.